Y'all already know the vibes, man. Salute to all my generals, all my lines, all my real men, all my kings, all my queens, all my princesses, all my lionesses. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Chu. About to jump into this, pick up from where we left off, man. Two Top Chop Shop as an adolescent in C-74. Shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It was a whole different era, a whole different world. But let's get into that, man. So basically, what happens is I'm already kind of like cool with the home team, so to speak, in 2 Upper, right? And most of them, like I said, is all 5%ers. Now I done finished making a movie. Little was a PG-13 movie. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't nothing crazy. I did touch the dude, but wasn't nothing spectacular. But I got him up out the house. Him and the other homie that was there, they both got up out the whip. And now the homies that's next door in the north side, or I think we was in the north side, south side and 2 Upper, they start hearing like, yo, what happened? So now they in their feelings. So now, you know, they called me to the A and B gate. You know what I'm saying? Which it separates us from one side to the other side. So I go to the gate, you know what I mean? And they're like, yo, so you like putting your hands on homies and all this other shit, you know? And the dudes that was there, one of them in particular is known, he's kind of known on Instagram and all that, so I ain't even really gonna say his name because I don't want to make it seem like you know, clout chasing, nothing like that. But you know, he know who he is. And there's a couple of other dudes that was known figures that was there too when we was kids. We were youngins though, I ain't gonna lie. This was, you know what I mean, this was gladiator school for us. But you know, he was blood, whatever. He had dreads and shit, you know what I mean. And then the other dude was Puerto Rican. He was one of the, not one of the first, but the few at the time that was Puerto Rican, Latino, that was also, you know what I mean, homie. So he over there, and then you had, it was a couple of known figures over there, right? So boom, for adolescents. So they're like, yo, you know what I'm saying, come to the yard, shoot to the yard, whatever, boom, boom. I'm like, all right, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the yard, you know what I mean? Now, before I got the 2 Upper, the 5%ers already was going at it with some of these, with the homies next door. We wasn't going to the mess hall. 2 Upper wasn't allowed to leave 2 Upper. Like, we wasn't even going to school no more. They wasn't letting us allow, it was almost like Adam and Sag, bro, for the whole pop. Like, this is when they started to stop letting us and other certain selected few houses not participate in any type of walk into the mess hall. We had to get escorted for everything. And if you was in 2 Upper or you was in 4 Main and I think 3 Upper, a couple other houses, you had to get escorted everywhere, twin. You wasn't going nowhere without a fucking CEO escort or captain escort, twin. That's how crazy it was in these houses. They didn't trust us out there no more. So, and they knew we was banging against each other. I already had the stamp as a king, so that was on my floor card already. Now, mind you, I just came back from upstate. So now I done did this little movie, and now the homies is like, yo, they basically put the hit out on me. You know what I mean? And then the dudes that they put the hit out on me, I got out the house first before they had an opportunity to get at me. And now they like, yo, come to play the yard. I'm like, all right, say less. I'll play the yard. Not a problem. You know what I mean? We go out. The yard is wild early in the morning. Like 5 in the morning is when they call yard for us, twin. 5 in the morning. So, like, that next day, right? No, that day, we got pantry workers. Right? They have to go from our side, 2 from our side, 2 from their side, to go to serve the food. Right? So the homies somehow, they had, everybody was homies and 5%ers. So one of the 5%er dudes, I forget who it was, Sun God, Knowledge, one of them, they like, yo, True, you want to serve the food? These dudes is trying to, know what I mean? They telling me, you know, they like, yo, they over there, they trying to get you over here, you know what I mean? To make a move on you type shit. You know what I mean? They want me to, know what I mean? You want to come over here, whatever you want to. So he's basically telling me they lining me up. So they want me to serve the food, go over there in the pantry, know what I mean? And basically, they just trying to see where my heart is at, right? So I thought about it, know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck it. All right, I'm with it. So I go, strap up, boom. They pop the slot, they pop the A and B gate, boom. I go in. When I go in, they have the door open for their side. They locked my door. Yo, the COs was grimy, bro. The COs and adolescents was so grimy. I hate these two bitches, Miss Santiago and Miss Wade. Yo, they was D-rodding the homies something crazy, bro. But anyway, so they closed the gate on me. Bang. The gate is open for their side where the homies is at. And it's me, this dude 9T, who was like the head of the 5%ers from my side of 2 Upper, and all the homies is out there. So once I come into the pantry, all the food is already out. I see it. They see me. They're like, yo, what up? You know what I mean? What's up, all that shit now? I'm like, what up? So homies start, yo, bro, I'll never forget it. They had glizzies. They had the glizzies, right? So that shit is sitting on a whatchamacallit, in the metal pan. Bro, it was on tables. Bro, I flipped the whole table. All that hot water, all the sauerkraut, all that shit went flying all over the place on dudes. Niggas is jumping back. Oh, shit. Me and Pito start squaring off. Pito's the Spanish dude. Know what I mean? Me and Pito start squaring off. Boom, he slip on the water on the glizzies and the sauerkraut. Nigga slip, fall on the floor. Boom, I jump, try to hit the nigga. Somebody just caught me. Man, I'm like, oh shit. Next thing you know, dudes just get tagging me up. Man, I done dropped the pick and all that. You heard? I got all type of sauerkraut and water all on me now and shit. And dudes just trying to handle their business. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now I mean, I took an L that day. I mean, they definitely got the best out of me. It was like 5, 6 of these motherfuckers. So I ain't curled up on the floor or nothing like that. And I mean, I never hit the floor, only when I was jumping on top of son. And then somebody caught me from behind. I jumped up. And then, you know what I mean? Police get involved. I had a little cookie, little busted lip. They like, yo, you want medical attention? I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm good. Like, y'all literally let these dudes come up in here and do what they want to do type shit. And Miss Santiago, I'll never forget that fucking chick, bro. She's like, you a tough guy, right? You'll be all right. I mean, I'm like, fucking, like, she had something against Spanish dudes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So, now the next day is the yard. I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm not going to the yard right now, you heard? I ain't got a grip. I lost the shank. You know what I'm saying? And it was 5 in the morning. I mean, I'm still healing up, all bruised up and shit. I'm like, man, I'm not going to the yard. They're like, yo, you coming to the yard? I'm like, man, I ain't going to the yard right now, bro. I got to get my thoughts together, you heard? I got to figure out how I'm going to do this because they like right next door. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to the yard today. You know what I mean? I got to do this shit on my terms. You feel me? That's when I start realizing, like, I can't be just jumping out the window on some crash dummy shit. I gotta start planning things when I do this because the odds is against me, the numbers is against me, and I'm dolo. I'm by myself. You know what I mean? Some of the 5% of dudes rock with me. Some of the Spanish, all the Spanish niggas rock with me, but they mostly, I mean, Twinkie feeling. And they crash dummies in the day room. You know what I'm saying? Day room dummies. Bunch of bench warmers. So it ain't nobody that's really active like that that's shaking except for my son Don P. But this is my shit. This ain't got nothing to do with him type shit. But so eventually, you know what I mean? I definitely gonna hit that yard. You feel me? So my mans in them from 4 Main. Salute. R.I.P. to Cheeky, man, from the Bronx. Rest in peace to Cheeky. Cheeky pull up. Now I mean he come over to 2 Upper. He come see me. He like, yo, what up, True? I'm like, yo, what's good, man? He strapped me up. Gave me the scalpel. The nice joint. Boom. He had this little CO joint he was messing with Miss Gonzalez. Miss Gonzalez brought him over and shit. And boom, she brings him over. He pieces me off with the scalpel. And he's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I already heard about what happened, about my mom bang. I mean, handle your business. Now, Cheeky wasn't king. Cheeky was neutral. He was just a money getting smooth Puerto Rican dude from the Bronx. I mean, R.I.P. to him, man. That was a good one right there that we lost. So he straps me up. I'm like, all right, now I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nothing. You know what I mean? I was trying to make something, but it wasn't working out. And with this, I'm out there. Having a scalpel is like having a 4.4 mag. You feel me? So boom, now I'm like, all right, we gonna get it popping. We're gonna pick up on the next one. You heard? Y'all already know what it is. Stay tuned.